Right, so today, or yesterday, we had a trailer come out for Marvel's Eternals. This is the one that I think everyone who knows about the Eternals is like, I'm not excited for that. But if you don't know about the Eternals and you see the cast for this, you're like, I'm excited for this. But the reason why the Eternals are this kind of weird thing for like comic readers is they've never really took off. So the fact that they're getting a movie really is weird to me, and the fact that they're getting a movie with this cast is so weird to me. Like Angelina Jolie, Kumail Nanjiani, like big name actors are in this. Like Kit Harington from Game of Thrones is going to be playing Black Knight. What? This is the world we live in, and like it's so weird that this is a real thing. I had the same realization with Shang-Chi, but then Shang-Chi makes sense to exist because Black Panther was such a big hit, which was a black actor dominated movie. It was like to push this like minority driven movie and make it like a big action blockbuster, and kind of have a movie where the cast is predominantly black, but you don't care because the movie's so good and it draws you in. I'm one of the people that didn't get Black Panther, but also I appreciate that a lot of people do have a fondness for that film, and that film did a lot for a lot of people. And you know, more power to you if that is your favourite Marvel movie, or if that is a movie that holds something with you. It doesn't hold much with me outside of it's a great Chadwick Boseman performance, and unfortunately, you know, that creation or that kind of character doesn't get the resolution that he kind of deserved because Chadwick Boseman was unfortunately taken so early on in his life. And I mean, I have a Black Panther poster, so I don't hate the movie. I like the movie. It's just not one of my favourites because, you know, the whole villain thing and really should have split. But this isn't a Black Panther review. This is talking about the Eternals trailer. And for a movie that I thought would never ever exist, it looks like it's going to be good. And I will say this as an Eternals fan, I'm one of the only people that really likes the Eternals. I like the Neil Gaiman stuff. I like the stuff that's going on at the moment. Eternals are really fun and they're really cool characters that I really get behind. But the fact that they're getting a movie is so weird because they haven't had a comic in like 10 years. This isn't like people are saying that Guardians of the Galaxy was taking a risk, but when the Guardians of the Galaxy movie was coming out, there was still a Guardians book. There was still like the new team that was going to be in the movie had like just been put together. They'd only had a few titles together, but they were established characters and they were popular to some extent. And they did have like Ronan the Accuser, who was like a fairly popular villain in the comics to the point where I knew of him. And this was back in 2014 when I wasn't really reading comics that much, but I knew of him from TV shows. I knew of him from other things. I know the Guardians from TV shows and other things. They had a really good episode of the Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers show. Damn, I love that show. Bring it back on Disney Plus. But yeah, the Eternals have never really had that. They've never had anything in any other media. They've never appeared in a video game. I think they've only just started appearing in Marvel Future Fight in the mobile games, but they've never appeared in like a console video game. They've never made their way into a TV show, into an animated series, into an animated film. They've been strictly just comic characters, and they're as much strictly comic characters as someone like Moon Knight. But Moon Knight has the recognition that he does because he's been in like the mobile games. He's been in a couple. He was in Spider-Man Web of Shadows, which was really weird. Why was Moon Knight in that? But he was. And yeah, the Eternals have never had that. So the fact that they're going straight from comic book, nothing else, and then big budget movie with an A-list cast that's going to have tons of money thrown at it, Lego sets, friggin' everything. By the way, the Lego sets for this look amazing, actually. You got a fucking Celestial made out of Lego. I'm buying that shit. But yeah, this is incredible. I know I haven't actually talked about the trailer that much, but there's not a lot to talk about. It shows you the cast, it shows you these are your characters, this is the time period it's set. It's set very much after Endgame, because they reference Cap and Tony being, or Cap and Iron Man not being there anymore. So this takes place after Endgame. I don't know if it takes place before or after WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Captain America and Winter Soldier. I still need to do a video on that. But yeah, it either takes place in between or it takes place after. I don't know if it takes place before or after Endgame or Far From Home. I assume it's after, because Far From Home takes place literally days or like weeks after Endgame happens. But yeah, I'm excited for an Eternals movie. How weird is that? We have a Shang-Chi movie coming out, we have an Eternals movie coming out, a Blade movie coming out. I never thought we'd see Blade in a movie and it not be Wesley Snipes, but we've got a Blade movie coming. Not for a while, but it's coming. We've got a Fantastic Four movie coming soon. We have a War Machine-led TV series on Disney Plus. We have a Loki-led TV series on Disney Plus coming next month. What is this? What is going on? This is like so much of the reaching into the bottom of the barrel. But that's probably what's going to make the best movies going forward, is just taking these characters that no one knows and making them your baby, and basically you can do whatever you want in this movie because no one cares. No one's going to be like, oh, that's not right. The amount of characters that have been gender swapped for this as well, and no one cares. Who cares? Who's going to flip out over gender swapping the Eternals? Who's gonna freak out about Sprite being a girl now? I mean, this is so much of reinterpreting the norm that in the current comics, they've just gone ahead and made Sprite a girl now. Why not? You know, this looks like a good film. It doesn't show off too much. It just shows that these are your actors, they have good chemistry together, and there's going to be some kind of conflict. We don't know what that conflict is, but if you know the Eternals, then you probably know that the Deviants are going to show up. The Lego sets showed that there was a Celestial coming. It's probably going to be based off the Game and Run. So Sprite is probably going to be the villain. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't read Neil Gaiman's Eternals. If you haven't, go read it before the movie comes out. It's freaking amazing. But yeah, I am so excited for this, and I'm excited to see what other characters and what other things Marvel decides to put into its cinematic universe? Reptile? You know, they can do anything now. Literally anything. They have the rights to do anything now. They could put the freaking Alien Queen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and no one would bat an eyelid because it would make money. I shit you not, this really is like the direction that I see the Marvel Cinematic Universe going. We already have an Alien comic that's being written by Marvel. Surely Marvel Entertainment, Marvel Studios are going to think about, hey, we own Alien now, we own Predator now, why don't we just go ahead and make a good Alien movie? You know, why don't we just go ahead and make a good Predator movie, since no one else can do it, since like Fox can't make a good movie out of their own property anymore. Why don't we go ahead and do it? You know, that's what I see coming out of this. Maybe we won't see Wolverine fighting a Predator. That would be freaking cool, but I don't think we see that in a movie anytime soon anyway. But yeah, I'm really excited about Eternals. I'm excited about Shang-Chi. I'm excited about Loki. I'm excited about anything Marvel related coming out. So yeah, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I stream every day on Twitch at 9 PM British time, so I hope to see you there, and yeah, peace.